Welcome to adding and removing columns and rows in Microsoft Excel. The agenda for this tip and trick is we are going to add and remove columns and rows. As you might have guessed, we're going to use three different methods. The ribbon across the top of the page or the screen. We'll use the right click or alternate mouse click and the keyboard. So let's head over to Excel. Here is my Looney Tunes table completed with characters, birthdays, and nemesises. So the first thing I want to do is we're going to go over inserting rows. So I notice I don't have a header row to tell me what these columns mean. So to insert an entire row, click on the row indicator, in this case the number 1. It's always going to insert a row above. Anytime we insert, it's always going to be above. So on the ribbon, you'll notice that there is an insert option. If I use the drop down, it asks me, do I want to insert cells or an entire row? Well, I have that row selected, so I'll choose row, and there it is. How would I get rid of that row using the ribbon, you ask? I can just simply click on the delete button, and it gets rid of the whole row because I have the row selected. It works the same with the column. I can insert or delete as necessary. Next, let's take a look at doing the same thing using a right mouse click. I can simply right click on the number 1 and choose insert, and it inserts a row. As you guessed, I can right click on the number 1 and choose delete, and it goes away. On using the keyboard with the number 1 selected, I would press the control key and the plus key. I like using the plus key on the numeric keyboard because it's nice and big and easy to hit. So if control plus, and I make sure you can see what I'm talking about, a control and a plus key. If control plus adds a row or column, what would get rid of a row or column? That's right, control minus. I find these two easily completed. That works for whole rows and columns. They all appear to be the same. I can highlight a range in the middle, and however, well actually, let's do the rows first. If I select 3 rows and choose to insert, it's going to give me 3 more rows above. It always does above. Now that works on all 3 methods. If you need 3 rows, select 3 rows. It's that simple. Now if I take and I want 2 cells above this, and I want to push everything down but leave all the other 2 alone, I could use the insert and choose insert cells, or I can right click inside the range that's selected and choose insert or control plus, and all 3 methods give me the same insert dialog box. It wants to know, how do you want to shift the cells? Shift them to the right, shift them down, move the entire row, move the entire column. We're going to shift them down. I'll choose OK, and it moves all the others down to give me room for 2 more. Each of the 3 methods, ribbon, right click, and keyboard, all do the same thing. It's just different ways of getting there. I'd like to thank you for watching, and I hope you've learned something.